Hello everybody and welcome back to the third instalment of Cthulhu and Chill, our Just Chatting podcast where myself, Richard, and my good friend Matt just chat about random bollocks. We bring a topic each along, we do some news, some random funny news articles that we find, sometimes not funny, but you know, we try to be entertaining at least. As much as we can anyway. So,
well,
Matt, how you doing? You alright?
I'm doing alright. I've had the day off, I've got tomorrow off, I've got the weekend off.
Oh my lord.
Nice 4-day weekend.
Man,
although it's going to be a busy one. It's going to be a busy one.
What are you up to?
But, well, today was a stay and play at my son's school.
I see.
He is in preschool. So basically, it's just you stay at his school for an hour and watch what they do and interact and
Yeah.
It's almost like a low-key parents' evening, but during the morning.
Sure.
Just finished the first episode of the new season of One Piece live action.
I see.
Fucking banging.
Okay.
Fucking banging. For the weekends, got a school to visit tomorrow, the little man, you know.
Okay. Which one's that?
But,
Well, too much information. Is it
Yeah.
local? Obviously a local one that
yeah, local
I would know. No?
No. But not one I didn't even know was existing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. How about yourself?
Yeah, it's not been too bad. Just a regular working week, to be fair. Obviously, we've got one more day to go. But I'm fairly local tomorrow, so the furthest I've got to go is Guildford way, so which isn't too bad. No,
It's not too
driving
bad,
into London, because it took me 3.5 hours to get to my first job on Tuesday.
Fuck that.
Yes, indeed. I didn't get up to East Central London until about 10:30. So that was fun.
Lovely.
Yes.
Just what you need.
Yeah, I think there was an accident somewhere, and obviously all the diverted traffic ended up, turning up exactly where I was. So it was fun.
Always tends to be the way.
And then from there, I had to drive all the way, sort of pretty much to the bottom end of Kent to do a survey, which took all of 2 minutes. So I spent more time driving and more time in my van than I did actually doing any work, which is fine. Works for me. Get paid to do it, so it's all good. And I've got my big van back.
Okay.
I've got my larger van back today, which is great. So I can actually put all my things in it. Rather
The one I made?
yes, yeah. But
yeah.
pretty much since I saw you, it's been in the garage because it's had issues with the AdBlue system. Yes.
You were mentioning that actually when we met up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was having warning lights and stuff. It got taken into a garage around the corner from my office. Mechanics there, and they basically just switched the lights off and gave it back. I got about 2 minutes down the road to go home, and all the lights and everything came back on. Like system failure in like 300 miles or whatever it was. So it ended up going back to Renault itself, because technically it's still under warranty. And they've worked on it, and so far I've been driving it all day, and it's been okay so far. No warning lights. But I can actually put shit in the back of it, which is nice. Because the small van was far too small, and anything I tried to put on it made it overweight and illegal to drive. So I'm glad I've got it back. Doesn't mean I can't get into small car parks and stuff anymore, because it's 2 metres. Like bang on 2 metres. So anything lower than that I can't get in. But well. But yeah, apart from that, been a normal week.
Fair enough. So the only other thing that happened in my week is I went to a giant soft play.
I see.
For the little man.
Yeah, well, I'd hope so.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, though. It did get me thinking. I was reading the posters on the walls. You can hire it out for private events.
Do it.
Yeah. The look on your face is exactly as mirroring.
Oh, we have to do that. Come on now.
It's
I'd break
quite
every
decent.
bone in my body quite easily, but I'd give it a go.
Oh, God, yeah. Do you know what? I tell you what, the slides in those things, looking at them as an adult, You got one that goes from like 4 stories up, spirals all the way down. I was literally stood there looking at it going, I'd get fucking stuck in that. Not because I'm particularly fat, but because I can guarantee it's not slippery. And you'd end up getting like stuck from friction.
Yeah, you'd have to butt shuffle all the way down, I imagine.
Or you'd be going down and some little shit has taken a shit inside of it.
I apologise for that, okay. Yeah, no, it wouldn't surprise me, something like that. But yeah, that'd be fucking great fun. I'd be up for that.
They also have laser tag in it as well.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Running around a full pelt in a fucking soft play area. I mean, I'll tell you what, some of the gaps in it were a bit tight.
Yeah. Yes. I think we'd probably get stuck on a lot of things, to be honest. God.
Especially running after a 4-year-old. Jesus Christ, that was absolutely exhausting.
Yeah, but you sleep well tonight. God then. Yeah. Christ.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Sounds good though. Sounds like good fun.
It is. When we're off air, I'll tell you a bit more about where it is and whatnot. But other than that, yeah.
Other than that,
the floor is yours.
Lovely. Lovely. Well, we were obviously going to be doing something a bit different. We were supposed to have our very first guest on this week. Unfortunately, things haven't worked out too well, and we'll have to reschedule that, but that's fine. It's all doable. So I've hurriedly had to come up with a completely different thing, because I was going to do a quiz for you both. Do our very first quiz and pit you guys against each other. And see who got the most points. Obviously, you don't fucking win anything, but apart from the glory. Yeah. So instead I've had to, hurriedly come up with a completely different subject to talk about. Which has now completely disappeared off my mobile telecommunications device.
What's the fucking way when you need something to disappear?
I know, isn't it just? Right, so I have been recently playing quite a lot of a game called Medieval Dynasty. And I very much enjoy that game. It's very chill. You just go around, chopping down trees, building houses and stuff, and you get villagers to do jobs for you and stuff like that. You build up resources over time and stuff like that. Make your village bigger and bigger as you go along and unlock different things and stuff. And I thought, I quite enjoy this side of life. I was definitely born in the wrong era, because I would love to do shit like that. Just chopping down trees, making stuff out of wood. But obviously, as we know, the medieval times weren't exactly the best.
No.
It's all well and good.
I think 40.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought I would bring over a few facts about medieval life. I've got 10 interesting and unusual facts about medieval life. This is from lockswoodjoust.co.uk, and they actually do sort of medieval fairs and events and things like that, but they've got 10 facts here, which I thought were quite interesting. Then as I had to hurriedly get this was one of the first things that came up on Google, so there we go. Here we go. So, are you ready?
I am indeed.
The man who carried the king's hunting birds to be carried during a hunt held them on a wooden frame called a codge. These men were usually elderly and trustworthy servants and were called codgers. And this is where we get the term old codger. There we go. Pint of Cthulhu. Educational. Not what we're massively known for, but there we go. The King of England employed a special servant whose job it was to attend to His Majesty on the toilet.
Oh, Groomer of the Stool.
Groomer of the Stool, look at that, he knows this. Groom of the Stool, it's called.
Oh, yes.
They want to assist the king in using his toilet paper. And if they literally wipe the king's arse, they probably still have that, let's be honest. Until the 16th century, forks were almost completely unknown in England. Until then, people only ate with knives and spoons, and occasionally with their fingers. What else have we got? Salt was very expensive in medieval times, and pepper and sugar were even more expensive by weight than gold.
Which is why you get the term worth your weight in salt.
You're good at this, you know these things.
Yeah, I'm a history buff. A little bit, not massively.
A medieval lady, if she was very wealthy, might own as many as 6 metal needles. In the 14th century, metal needles were more expensive than diamonds. And I imagine that's because they didn't really have many diamonds.
Well, they didn't also hyperinflate the price of diamonds by keeping back the large stockpiles.
Exactly. It's one of the conspiracies we'll cover.
No, that's genuinely factual. That is genuinely factual.
Most musicians in medieval England were seen as rogues and thieves and were only allowed to play inside a house. After they had performed, most were required to sleep in the stables or in a barn. So they had their performance and they were kicked out because nobody wanted them to nick all their stuff. In the early 1500s, Henry VIII began the Secret Service. Men were sent to great courts in Europe to spy on other rulers. The most common occupation for these spies was a painter. They would paint the portraits of European nobles and often include secret messages hidden in the objects of the painting.
I didn't know that. The Secret Service started by Henry VIII. Fucking hell.
Yeah, just make sure I got the Roman numerals right, I think I do. That's what it says. Here we go. After a great battle, it was often the job of local women to help out the count of bodies of the men killed. As dead bodies are heavy, it is much easier to simply chop off the hand of a corpse, place it in a large bag, which was later emptied for counting. The bag was commonly called a handbag, leading to the name we have for women's bags today, although you probably wouldn't dance around one in a nightclub. That's what it says on there.
Huh. Didn't know that one.
So that's why women have handbags. Because they've got to go around chopping our hands off after we've been murdered in battle. Toilets in the Middle Ages often just emptied into a chamber or pit close to the castle. When this pit was full, a man was employed to dig it out and carry the waste away in a wheelbarrow. Surprisingly, this was not one of the more popular jobs of the time. A shit boy. Shovel my shit, boy. Books were rare and expensive in the Middle Ages, as each one had to be copied by hand. This was often done by monks, with only candlelight to see by. The work was long and boring, and sometimes the monks would make a mistake. One of the most famous of these was made when copying out what is now called the Infernal Bible, where one of the 10 Commandments was copied down as "Thou shalt kill." Which, taken in the wrong context, could obviously be very wrong. But those are my there's 10 facts there for medieval times. But I kind of still enjoy that whole medieval sort of aesthetic of stuff. You know what I mean? I know it obviously wasn't all glorious knights and paladins running. Yeah, exactly. Getting all sorts of diseases and rats running around everywhere. But it's no different from today, really. Let's be honest. But I just like the aesthetic and you just working with your hands and stuff like that. I was definitely born in the wrong time. I'd love to go and do all that shit again. Because obviously what we did when we were at college and stuff, wasn't it? So
yeah, it basically was. Being left out with tractors and go fence that entire field. Okay, cool. Just don't ride around on that machine. And what do we do? Ride around that machine.
Of course. 100%. Yeah, I'd love to do all that. Like blacksmithing and stuff like that. It really interests me. I'd love to do all that. So I'm very tempted to go on you go on these day courses. I'm very tempted to go on like a blacksmithing course. That'd be great.
Well, it's funny how you discuss about medieval times. Because one of the subjects, it's not really news, it's been a bit of a dry news story this week, but I have got one or two. This is something that cropped up on my socials. D&D in a castle.
D&D in a castle?
In a castle.
Amazing.
In a legitimate castle. Now, if I can find the fucking castle, because, and there we are. So, it's Walworth Castle in the UK, or Mohican Castle in the USA, or Lumley in the UK. You can have, for 4 days, a 8 hours a day session of D&D, 24 hours total.
Nice.
Including, obviously, your stay in a luxury hotel.
Lovely.
And all of your food. And I imagine drink, because it says it's all inclusive. But it's about $3,500.
Oh, Christ. Dear Lord. I mean, it sounds amazing.
Okay.
And I'd love to go and do it, but...
looking at the actual rooms they've got, where they've got them all obviously like posed out. They've decked these fully up, and these castles. These castles are banging, man. I'd love to do that.
Well,
I mean,
sign up to the Patreon. You can help us go.
One day. But here's the thing, though, right? So a regular. Don't keep reloading. No. There we go. No, I've lost it.
Technology.
D&D in a castle. There we go. Right. So, there you go. $3,400. So that's probably about 2009, 2008.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. 4 nights, top tier dungeon masters, unforgettable campaign, custom miniatures, monsters, settings, all that kind of stuff.
So does someone run it for you, or is it just a place for you to go to play with your mates?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Someone runs it for you. Or there is... I'm trying to find the tiers, because there was casual, which was the 4 days, and then there was the hardcore that was, I think, a few more days on top of that. The hardcore was $4,150.
Jesus.
And that's like, I think that was like 6 days worth of like just solid D&D.
That is like, you've really got to be into D&D to fucking do that. Christ.
I think we could do it. I honestly think if we had everyone around to do it. This thing, it's not per group. That's each.
Yeah,
that is
I don't think that's something we can achieve anytime soon. Maybe
You're
one day.
looking over about 18 grand for 5 people.
Yep.
But could you imagine 8 hours?
Oh, you'd have
solid
to. You'd have to full role play into that, wouldn't you?
You would lock the fuck in.
I've paid $3.5 grand for this. I am the character. Christ. I mean, I've only been doing this. Well, no, we don't do necessarily D&D. You guys have, but I haven't. But
well, we have.
Yeah. But I've never played D&D. Obviously, we do the TTRPGs and stuff. But it's something I'd definitely be interested in. I know a lot of people, obviously. It's very popular now, isn't it? So they must be making a hell of a lot of money, because I'm sure that a lot of people are like, fucking sign me up.
Most of those were signed, sold out for the year. You had like 1 or 2 seats here and there for different events, but
they go to an actual castle, and you probably have like everything's themed, isn't it? By the sounds of it. So imagine all the meals and stuff are themed, and that'd be sick. That'd be awesome.
Well, there's also that, but there's one I looked at before. I think I discussed it with you as well. Speaking of like settings for things, you can rent a mock-up pirate ship. Now, they called it the Golden Hind, but after a bit of research, it's not the Golden Hind. It's been renamed into that. So Golden Hind was a ship that sailed to the Americas, and I want to say it was Francis Drake. I can't remember now if it was or not. I could be wrong. Either way, you could like book a night in a pirate ship, and I was going to say we should do that one day and we'll play Pirate Borg.
If it's not as expensive, sure.
It was about £400 a night.
Oh, Christ.
But £400 compared to $3.5 grand, and you have to run it yourself.
Oh, okay. So you just
get a pirate ship.
You just get the venue. But it's still
entire
pretty cool.
Pirate ship.
That's pretty cool. So you don't get seasick.
Well, it's in dock. They don't let you fucking sail it out.
We'll be back when we're finished. And just fuck off into the ocean.
Look at me, I am the captain now.
God, that would end terribly.
We'd all be dead in about 5 days.
Fucking hell. As long as that, you've got a lot of faith in us. We'd have to eat carbon.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
D&D in an actual castle.
That's cool.
Fucking
yeah,
banging.
I'd be well up for that. God, if it wasn't so expensive, that'd be amazing. God damn. You would have to just fully send that, wouldn't you? You'd all have to fucking dress up and like fully embody your characters, which I think would be good fun. I've just taken on the roleplay aspect of it. And I am this character. My goes Gertrude. Dressed up as a little old lady.
If I was going to do D&D again, I'd have to revive Donovan. My psychopath Harangon Row. Fucking
Yeah. I'd like to do a D&D campaign. That'd be good fun. One day. We'll get round to it one day.
Mm-hmm.
It'll cycle back round, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. There's plans.
Nice. Oh, okay. Amazing. Well, I done our things pretty quick through there because we didn't have a third person, and my one was pretty speedy.
Is that you? Did you count that as your item?
Yeah, well, yeah, I had to come up with something pretty fucking quick. I mean, I can.
You mean you can't just grab a random item in your bedroom right now and discuss about it?
There's my cat.
Boy, yeah.
I'll tell you
So
what we could do. Something I was possibly saving for when we had a guest on, but
We'll save it if you want.
actually do something else. Have you heard
Okay. Have I heard?
of a little thing called Reddit?
Of course.
Have you heard of a subreddit called Am I the Arsehole?
Yes. Yes, I have. I love the YouTubes of this.
Yes. Well,
Fucking hilarious.
yeah, they are so good. But I have saved one on here. It's just a random one that I came across. It's quite a long one, but maybe we could discuss that.
Go on then.
Yeah, I could read it out to you, and we can have a little discussion about it. I say it was just a random one. I
Why
didn't particularly.
the fuck not?
I didn't go through many to fucking choose this one specifically. I just fucking found it and thought, you know what, this will do. So, am I the arsehole for suing my friend when she didn't come to my wedding? I recently got married to my 25-year-old husband in Bali, Indonesia, in January. And that is literally this January, because this was done in February, this post.
Yeah.
It was a destination wedding that my parents and his parents paid for their own plane tickets and hotel, but we paid for our friends' plane tickets and hotel stays. Each plane ticket was about $2,000. Right? Which is, you're paying for all your friends to come over. And the hotel was maybe $150 to $300 for the week. That's obviously per person as well.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap.
My friend, let's call her Gemma, brought along her newlywed husband, let's call him John, along, but paid for his plane ticket. The problem is that Jenna and John did not show up to my wedding. Gemma took the free plane ticket to Bali and the hotel room, and when I asked her why she didn't show up, she said that since they couldn't afford their own honeymoon, this was the perfect opportunity, and that John decided that he didn't feel like going.
Oh, okay. Wow, dick move.
Isn't it, Jess? So you've
flag,
paid $2,000
flag.
for me to come over, and I couldn't afford it, so...
$2,000 and then the $300 for the hotel.
Yeah.
So 2.5 basically.
Pretty much $2,500, and they've just fucking well. While we're over there, let's just fuck off the wedding you've been invited to and have our own honeymoon.
Dick move.
Yeah, 100%. I was really hurt by this since Gemma and I had been friends for over 10 years. Would I be the arsehole if I took her to a small claims court for the money I spent on the plane ticket and hotel?
No.
I don't think you'd be an arsehole for that. I think that's perfectly fucking acceptable.
I think it would be a very hard battle, though, because at the end of the day, you bought them to be used without having a stipulation of this is for this. So without any kind of written contractual obligation, it'd be a hard fight, but by all means, I mean, I'd say no, you're not. There wouldn't be the arsehole in that situation because, yeah, I mean, that's just taking someone for granted like that,
isn't it? You've been friends with someone for 10 years, a decade of your life, and you're just gonna, just not turn up to their wedding and stuff like that.
Well, all because the new husband didn't want to go.
Yeah, he's just like, I don't.
Fucking red flag there.
Yeah, 100%.
Red fucking flag.
100%. We've got an update as well. I messaged Gemma with multiple comments advising me to invoice her for the plane ticket and hotel room, but I did something a little better. I wanted to get proof if I had to go to court, as it would be easier to win. I messaged her the following: Hey, sorry for being so distant, but I just wanted to talk to you about Bali. I'm hurt that you didn't show up to the ceremony. I pulled a lot of strings to ensure that you would come, and that when you didn't show up, and then you didn't show up. Did you think I paid for the trip just so you could honeymoon with John? She replied, I've missed you a lot, and I know the trip was for your wedding, but John didn't want to go because he felt like your wedding ruined the illusion of the trip being our honeymoon, and that you'd understand. Right?
John sounds like a dickhead.
Yeah, he does indeed. I replied, no, I don't understand. You took advantage of me, and that's not what real friends do. So I'm sending you an invoice for $2,387 for the cost of the plane ticket and the hotel room. I will give you 30 days, and after that, I will be taking legal action. I've received no response, but she's been posting subliminal quotes on her Instagram that are along the lines of entitled friends and having snakes in your life. Fucking bitch.
Wow.
There's those little subliminal things like, oh, shouldn't have fucking snakes in your life. What a bitch.
I'm not going to lie. I mean, that's enough to end a friendship right
Oh,
there.
100%. Fucking hell, after all that time,
again,
you're just... Yeah.
Massive red flag.
Yeah, John sounds like a bit of a cunt. Not
It's not because he wanted the illusion of it there honeymoon. Sorry, mate, you weren't there for that.
No, exactly. You've been invited out for someone's wedding, and you're just gonna be like, no, we're not going to that. This is our honeymoon instead. Taking a fucking piss.
Bit of a dickhead.
Yes, indeed. Update part 2. I didn't think this could get any worse, but here we are. I didn't respond to any of the subliminal messages when she posted about me on social media, and I've been very quiet while I've been getting my ducks in a row for litigation. But this past Friday, she sent me a 3-page audit for financial and emotional contributions from 2015 to present. I wish I was fucking joking. The audits. She itemised every dinner or lunch we've ever ate. She estimated around $18 per meal. Gas money for driving to and from hangouts. A birthday gift from 2017 that she now claims she went into debt for. Time spent emotionally supporting me after my dad passed away. And she said she took on the role as a grief counsellor for me, even though I talked to her on the phone about it once for 30 minutes. Fucking hell. One time she helped me move apartments. She wants to be paid for her labour. And paying for emotional distress caused by me threatening litigation. Her grand total $2,412.09, which is conveniently within $25 of what I invoiced her. She then told me that if we were really to keep score, that I actually owe her $24.56. I think I stared at the document for 10 minutes in silence from the shock and the audacity, because this bitch is delusional. I mean, it takes a turn, doesn't it, eh? No, you should fucking Uno reverse her. Like, you're going to fucking send an invoice to me. I'm sending an invoice to you for everything we've ever done.
How does someone remember every meal they've been out together
She
with?
probably doesn't, but, you know.
God, I can't remember the amount of times I've been out with anyone.
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
or how much that meal... Yeah, cost. She's averaged it out at $18.
Averaging it to $18.
How does that make any sense? Where'd you get that number from? Plug that out of the fucking ether, have you?
9 times out of 10 people pay for themselves anyway.
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking mad that there are people out there in the world that like that. She's seen that come through and be like, you know what? I went out there. This person paid for me $2,500 to go out there and spend time at their wedding. I've not done that. They've called me out on it. I've taken the money, I've taken the hotel, I've taken the time in this lovely country, and I didn't turn up to the wedding that they were expecting me to go to. That's the whole reason why they paid for me to go out there. And I'm now spinning it on them and being like, no, I don't owe you this money. You actually owe me money for the 10 years we've known each other, for just all random shit.
Right, okay. A birthday gift that made them go into debt. I'm sorry, but if I... like, for you example, right, if I got you a gift and it was going to put me in debt, I'd be like, sorry, mate, I haven't got a lot, but
no, I wouldn't expect it. Like, you wouldn't
put yourself in debt.
As a friend, I wouldn't want you to. Like, I'd rather you got me nothing. It doesn't matter. I don't want anything for my birthday anyway, so keep your money. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? It's like, why would you put yourself in debt?
For a birthday gift? What were you fucking buying them? Like, you know what I mean? To put yourself into debt. What, are you fucking spending thousands on someone, are you? Like, for God's sake.
Fuck yeah.
Christ, there's some strange fucking people out there.
I think that earns the title of delusional cunt.
Yeah, exactly. Delusional cunt of the week goes to you. God, yeah, somebody there's a comment on there saying, I can't believe I'm saying this, but you're not the arsehole. Of course you would say that. Someone offers you a free vacation on the condition that you attend a party during that time. I'd be jumping for the opportunity. Take a free vacation and then no show to your friend's wedding is really shitty behaviour.
Well, not to mention also the wedding probably had food and drink.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck more would you want? Speaking of which, I remember when your dad took over those plates of fucking pork.
Oh, yeah, from yours, yeah, Christ. Anything for a freebie, that bloke, he loves it. Absolutely loves it. You want, like, a majority of this hog roast to take home? Like 3/4 of a fucking pig? Yeah, sure.
We ain't gonna fucking eat
No,
it.
exactly.
Have it.
Yeah, filled his free time.
Tell you what, I'm gonna invoice you for that.
Let's see, you came all that way. Ate my food, drank my drink.
Fucking hell. That's okay. That's a story. Is there any updates though? Tell me there's been.
Those were the most recent updates. This was from sort of mid-February, so yeah, that was the last update. But yeah, she's had. Just to clarify, I never asked her to cook for me while I was in college. She did pay for lunches, but when I definitely returned the favour big time once I graduated. I've bought her many gifts over the years. I've let her stay at my house. I've also lent a shoulder to cry on when she and John argued and had gone through difficult times. But apparently being a friend is now billable. Wow. Yep.
Okay,
yeah, I cannot wait for the next 30 days to be over because I'll be suing the fuck out of her. And that was the
so
last
that happened
thing.
in what day of February?
That was on...
Because obviously the 30 days might have not expired by this point. We might have to revisit this one.
Beginning of February it was. So I screenshotted this on the 27th, and it was 14 days before that, so 2 weeks before that, so yeah, about beginning of Feb.
So we should be getting an update
There
soon.
might be an update. Shall I have a quick fucking look? See if we've got a live fucking update.
Oh, fuck yeah! We need to know more about this.
There it is.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I need to know what happened.
I didn't even read the fucking username on there until I needed to search it on the subreddit.
Mm-hmm.
The username is Sweet and Sour Cum. Oh, lordy lord.
A floaty boat.
It's not water by the looks of it.
One eternity later.
Can't see any updates. Yeah.
No?
No, I can't see any.
Alright, maybe next week.
Maybe. I'll have a look periodically and see if we get an update for that. Yeah, there's a few things where she's replying to comments and stuff, but nothing.
Nothing. No major update.
No, not that I can see. The last update that she's added onto it was.
Was that big one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Fair enough.
God damn. What are you doing?
Mm.
Cat is doing something behind me.
Yes, sir.
He's attacking me.
Lovely.
Bastard. Okay, well then. Is it time for the news?
I was gonna say I've got one ready.
Yeah? And now for the news.
Yes. So this was 5th of March. This came out. British Library's overdue book turns up at thrift store 50 years later.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, that is late.
Yep. Someone in England checked out 2 books from the Leeds Central Library in 1976 and returned them approximately 50 years late via a thrift store 60 miles away. The books in questions are volumes 1 and 2 of the William Buckland's Geology and Mineralogy. Try saying that every time. Yeah. Written in 1836.
God
There
damn.
you go.
I just thought it disappeared, did they? I was like, well, that's never coming back. They never chased it up. They never bothered asking for it back. Like, what?
So yeah, apparently it just turned up at a thrift store. I mean, who calls a
someone must have
library
Yeah, someone must have
60
sold it
miles
on.
away? The library was recently contacted by employees at the thrift store in Beverley, East Yorkshire. They were told that both books had turned up as a donation to the store.
Yeah,
They
someone must have been
were-
having a clear out. And
Yeah, they were due back in on March 1976.
Jesus Christ. Thief.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's like,
That's
how
a
the
theft.
How the fuck do you not realise you've got a book for 50 years
God.
sat inside?
When was the last time you
Your
actually
house.
went to a library? Like a public library and read a book or got a book out? I don't think I've ever done it.
I have never taken a book out from a library.
No. No,
No.
I haven't. Obviously, we had libraries at college that people would go and sit in and do assignments and whatever, and it was obviously had at school and things, but to actually go to a public library and peruse through the books, obviously in silence, because you're not allowed to make any noise, apparently,
No.
and then, take a book out and go home and read it and then return it. I've never done it.
I've only been in the library. I think we went actually, the local one to here, to look at the bit that. Yeah, it might have been you. It might have been James. To look at there was like a history of the area.
I
Like
don't
a little
remember that.
small room at the back. I think it's the only ever time I've been in the library in the past, other than college and school, in the past 30 years.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you one thing. There is a story I remember
Oh,
from school days of old.
see.
Yes, one day I received a letter at school. This is secondary school. I can't remember what year. Saying that I was owing the school's library, I think it was like a tenner, for an overdue book.
Hmm.
And the book in question was something to do about football.
And you famously are a very big football fan.
Yeah. I fucking hate it, in case people remember. It is one of the most boring fucking things in the world. So I immediately went to the librarian and went, "You can shove this up your ass. I don't play football."
Yeah,
I
why
have
would take
never
a book out?
borrowed a book from you. Turns out it was someone else that also had a similar name, apparently.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And they thought it was you. Tried to scam you 10 quid. Fuckers.
It's a book about fucking football.
Fucking football.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, I think my mother-in-law is probably the only person I've ever known to take out a library book. She still does it now. She goes to we got a local library in the village, and she goes there. And I think she's the only person that goes. And takes out 3 or 4 books at a time, reads them, takes them back. I don't know anyone else that does it or has ever done it really.
I would just go
Not
and
in
buy my
memory.
own.
Yeah, which I think a lot of people do. All audio books and stuff like that now is very popular, aren't they? Because otherwise, you read a book once and then it's just got to sit there and on your shelf. Not many people sort of read multiple times the same thing. Some people do, which is fair enough. But yeah, I'm more into audio books now.
Yeah.
I just listen to them when I'm working and stuff.
Well, that's the thing. You plug in an earbud and off you go.
Yeah. It's very handy on contract days where I'm just walking around giant basements all day on my own. So drowns out the sound of all the machinery and stuff. So
Especially with the
yeah, it's
noise
handy.
Yeah.
You meowing at you little shit. He wants to go out there with me.
Okie doke.
Hold on.
Cut for pussy break. Cut for pussy break.
Go on, fuck off. There we go.
You can't even. He's a cunt. He's a real cunt. This bloke. He's absolutely banned. Just don't believe a wedding. Hi.
Well, What are you saying?
Nothing.
What are you saying about me? I'll hear it in the edit.
Fuck.
I know what you've said. What are you saying? What are you saying about me?
You have to find out in it. Nothing.
Bastard.
Fucking around. So go on then, what's your first news story?
Well, my first news story is actually related to something we discussed last week.
Oh.
And it's a tenuous link, but it's Jim Carrey is the link between these two items. The what's being dubbed as the Butt Birth Rhino from Ace Ventura sequel is now up for auction. Where are we? An auction house specialising in props from movies and TV series is offering a screen-matched butt birth rhinoceros from Ace Ventura When Nature Calls.
Mm-hmm.
Props Store Auction said the rhino was used for exterior shots in the 1995 comedy When Ace Ventura, played by Jim Carrey, who we now know is, a clone, or whatever he is,
Or an alien.
was... Yeah, maybe both.
Oh.
Was using the mechanical animal to spy on a suspect. An infamous scene features Carey squeezing out of the rear end of the rhino when his cooling fan breaks down, earning the prop the nickname the Butt Birth Rhino.
Nice.
And they have matched patterns of the bolts, placements of holes drilled at the top of the door hatch on the rhino's side. Have been sort of screen matched to make sure this is definitely the one, and they've been matched to when Ace climbs out of the rhino's butt. Though the rhino's neck and legs appear slightly different today as a result of a sympathetic restoration and repainting conducted after the filming. Bidding on the prop, which was previously displayed at Planet Hollywood, has reached $5,500 in the early afternoon on Thursday, and this was put up on the 5th of March. So at that time it was at $5,500. The auction house said it's expected to fetch a top price of up to $8,000, and bidding closes on March 25th. So if you're looking for a butt birth rhino, I would highly recommend you go to propstoreauction.com and get it for yourself. It's still up there. I'm looking at it right now. I found the auction page. Planet Hollywood Collections, Ace Ventura, Jim Carrey, screen-matched, oversized mechanical butt birth rhino. It's had 27 bids so far.
You see, that's not a lot of money. I thought it'd gone for more. You know?
Yeah.
Grand just
Bit of an
seems a bit
obscure
low.
Yeah, estimated $4,000 to $8,000.
It probably cost them more than that to build the damn thing.
Yeah,
If
probably.
it's the same one I saw on Adam Savage's YouTube channel, because he had a video about that not long ago, funny enough, they talk about detail about how there must have been multiple versions, because obviously you get ones that the head moves and the ones that the legs move, and whether or not this does all that or not. But the one in the Savage thing didn't, but they said it was like a legitimate one. Fuck knows. It was literally had to be carved by hand, because they were saying it was carved into foam and then cast and then fiberglass cast.
Wow.
Ma.
Jesus.
Yeah, $8,000
That's very cool.
very fucking low.
Classic moment, Ace was forced to crawl to the backside in the style of a baby's birth after the cooling fan broke. Shocking tourists on safari. Sympathetic restoration taking place after film. Let's just repeat what they've said in there. After the massive success of Ace Ventura Pet Detective, When Nature Calls proved to be an even bigger hit, earning more than $212 million at the global box office, as well as an MTV Movie Award for Best Comedic Performance for Jim Carrey. As a result, the film was widely influential in popular culture in the 1990s, with this specific butt birth rhino serving as a central prop in what is today considered its showcase sequence. Shots of Ventura inside his mechanised rhino were completed on a soundstage. This full-size example, measuring more than 10 feet from tip to toe.
Fucking hell.
That's probably yeah, you've got to have some space for it.
Yeah.
It was built solely for exterior shots of the giant mammal. It originates from Planet Hollywood, constructed from fiberglass with hard-coated styrofoam legs. The rhino features a removable latex sheet backside and foam latex tail.
Oh.
Door hatch with hydraulic hinges on one side and additional hydraulic poles, a padded chair, a control dashboard, and a fan on the interior. much of which would have had to be removed before any shots of Carey appeared.
Yeah, because you imagine trying to climb up with all of that shit. Fuck that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's got like a proper chair in it and controls panels and all sorts. A number of years after filming, the latex elements on this rhino, which had dried out since production, were replaced for display. Legs and neck, originally made from latex, were replaced with rigid, sculptured, hard-coated styrofoam.
That's where you like that.
As a result of this process, the head and legs, which were originally movable, as seen in the butt birth sequence, are now fixed in place.
Savage's one must not have been the right one then. Unless it... maybe, I don't know. Interesting. I mean, if I had the space and I had the money... yeah,
oh, you could, couldn't you? If you were, a millionaire with loads of space, you'd be like, yeah, I'm just going to buy that one up.
Yeah,
butt birth rhino.
Yeah.
Put that in the foyer.
It'd be a talking piece.
What else? They've got other things in this lot of this auction. The Ace Ventura When Nature Calls is the screen-matched static riding crocodile puppet. Apparently he rides a crocodile. That's a giant fucking prop again.
Oh, he beats the shit out of one of them, doesn't he? Yeah, because he's in the water when he's spying on them. There's a scene of like the elephants, you got the hippos, and he's wiggling his ears, and then all of a sudden he's in the water, and all of a sudden a crocodile pops up next to him, and he's like,
yeah,
and it's just like beating the shit out of it.
Well, it must be that then. They've also got a Arnold Schwarzenegger's pilot bomber jacket from a film called The Sixth Day in 2000. Big bomber jacket, that'd be fucking huge if it fit him. And they've also got Aeon Flux's 2005 Charlize Theron stunt grenade launcher and holster. A film called Aeon Flux.
I've seen that.
And her outfit as well. The ensemble. Here, 2005. The outfit she wore. I bet that'll sell for a lot. Because of all the perverts out there, Matt.
Yeah, Aeon Flux is a weird film. If it's the one I'm thinking it is.
I've not seen it. I don't think I've even heard of it.
Yeah, so everyone lives in this walled off like city. But they're all clones of people that were or clones of people that came before, and it goes into how they trick people into thinking that everything's still okay.
They're the actual person. Yeah.
They implant like embryos into pregnant women, as it were, to obviously make it. Real births haven't been a thing for ages, and then suddenly people are starting to die, but it turns out they are real births.
Oh, God. Sounds...
Aeon is part of a resistance to try and find out the truth, and ends up blowing up the wall and the blimp that carries all the genetic codes for everyone, so if everything fails, they all end up dying anyway.
Oh, okay. I see.
It's a good film, actually.
Sure.
It's not too bad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I might have a look at it. We shall have a look.
Yeah.
Okay, my second and final news article.
Oh.
It's only bought two.
Okay.
Because we were obviously supposed to have a third person.
That's right, there's plenty of time. Look at it.
I know.
Yeah.
Finnish pair win a barrel of ale in annual wife carrying contest in England.
I've seen that. Yeah, you hold them upside down on the back, didn't you?
Yes.
Yep.
This was on the 9th of March. And this is from
What's doing
World
that?
News, apnews.com. To have and to hold took a whole new meaning for about 24 couples who put their relationship to the test on a grassy hill in southern England. Wives and girlfriends clung on for dear life as their partners carried them up and down the hillside for the UK wife-carrying race, one of the country's quirkiest annual sports. I'd say it's pretty quirky. On Sunday, Timu Tovenin and Jata Lianonen from Finland, I'm sure I've absolutely fucking butchered that, were crowned the winners at 1 minute and 45 seconds. Their prize, a barrel of local ale.
Nice.
The awkward foot race in Dorking, Surrey, which isn't massively far from where I am, is said to be inspired by a 19th century Finnish legend about a gang that pillages villages and steals the women.
So I think they did one of those in Finland as well, because I know I watched a YouTube channel, Cara and Nate. They did that, like a race for that. I can't remember what country it was in though. It was like a proper full-on obstacle course. It's insane. I think it's in Finland.
Probably. I mean, this is where it says it's originated from, so they probably do one there. These days, the emphasis on light-hearted fun is on light-hearted fun. Silly costumes are encouraged, and races can be males or females carrying anyone over 18 and weighing at least 50 kilograms. That's 110 pounds. Those under that weight need to wear a rucksack filled with flour or water to bring the minimum weight up.
That's fair enough.
You do not have to carry your own wife. It could be someone else's, or a mate, a girlfriend, boyfriend, sister, or brother. They should ideally weigh less than you do.
Yeah, I imagine that'd be a lot easier the lighter they
are. Couples can choose their carrying technique, though most contestants favour the traditional Estonian hold, where the wife hangs upside down on the carrier's back with their legs crossed in front of his face. Now, I can tell you I've done that a few times. And we weren't racing, though. Contestants raced up a gentle sloping hill and back down, clearing obstacles like low rows of hay bales and having buckets of water thrown at them for good measure. The course is 380 metres, or 416 yards, a long way under the circumstances, organisers noted. While still niche, the Scandinavian sport, has a following in the UK, United States, Australia, Poland and other countries. The race in England first started in 2008.
Yeah.
The fastest British couple, Edward Nash and Catherine Knight, who came in just 4 seconds behind the winner, will represent the UK in the World Wife Carrying Championships in Finland in July.
Wow.
There we go. There is a World Wife Carrying Championships. They make a sport out of fucking anything.
Yeah, but at least it's a fun one to watch.
Yeah, we need it in the Olympics.
I'd rather watch that than golf.
Yeah? Not a fan of golf?
You fucking...
Nah. I'll fucking go get it now.
And he's hit it, and it's fucked off over there somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. This definitely needs to be introduced into the Olympics.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Wouldn't it just? They should do more fun shit like that. I think it'd be great.
Well, I think the Olympics have cut out a whole bunch of sports and because I think painting used to be part of the Olympics at one point.
Is it?
Yeah.
Painting?
Yeah, hang on. I will Google it. Hang on. Painting used to be in the Olympics, the same as music and literature and sculpture, from 1912 to 1948.
Wow.
Ah. Don't get that shit anymore.
That's competitive painting.
Unless they're beating the shit out of each other. Unless they're doing it.
Yeah.
Quick, he got the last red. Fuck it, get him.
Get him. Yeah, there's only a limited number of paints, and they have to just all scrap in the middle to try and get it.
It's like the Hunger Games, but for paint.
Yeah. So, see, that's something they should introduce. The Hunger Games to the Olympics. I'd watch the shit out of that.
Wow.
That'd be great.
Okay.
Have you been watching any of the Winter Olympics at all?
No. The only thing I've seen is the highlight when that guy gets his nuts absolutely smashed against the pole when he's skiing.
Yes. Yeah, I saw that. Poor bloke. Poor bloke. So they got the Winter Paralympics on at the moment. And fucking hell, some of those people going down those hills. Jesus Christ. It's madness. Have you seen, I think possibly my favourite sport in the Winter Olympics.
Right.
Is the double luge. Have you seen?
I don't even know what a single
double
luge is.
Right, okay. Well, you know they basically go down what is possibly the world's fastest fucking slide on a baking tray, essentially.
Oh.
You've seen, it's called the skeleton, I think.
Yes.
Skeleton Bob or whatever it's
now
called.
I know
right?
what you're on about, yes.
So they hurtle down these ice flumes, essentially, at 1,000 million miles an hour, right, on a small tray, and in this case they lie on their back, right, so their feet are facing down, and sometimes they go down head first, right. If they're in this, they're facing backwards, basically. So they're looking down their feet and they're going that way.
Yes, I have seen. Yeah.
Right. And the double luge is just fucking two of them on the same tray. They stack on top of each other. So one bloke lies on top of another bloke, and they just fucking bomb it down this fucking ice hill. It's fucking mad. And obviously the guy on the bottom can't fucking see because he's got this other dude on top of him.
Face.
Yeah, he's got literally another dude lying on top of him. I'm assuming they lock into place somehow.
Wow.
And yeah, they just fucking hurt a million miles an hour down this fucking thing, and one of them's completely fucking blinded.
Fuck that for a
It's
laugh.
yeah, just two blokes laying on top of each other. Let me just copy this fucking image.
I've seen how. Yeah, I know what you're on about now. But nah, fuck that. That's not my cup of tea. You wouldn't get me doing that. Yeah, nah.
There is.
The guy at the back looks like he's
Double
absolutely
luge.
shitting himself.
Yeah, he hasn't got fucking clue where he's going, apart from down.
He's fucking
Oh fucking hell, John! It's a bit fucking quick. Yeah, it's fucking
that.
brilliant. Yeah. Enough going down on your own, let alone having a second person just laying on top of you. How did they come up with that?
Drugs.
Yeah, probably. It wouldn't surprise me. And they've just gone down that hill really fucking quickly on a sledge.
Do it again.
What if I was to lie on top of you? Fucking hell.
Someone
yeah,
do this
the old
laugh.
double luge.
Alright. So, for my... well, I've got a couple of stories here, but I'll do one more considering what time we're on. You have the choice between one that I'm not sure is actually a real news story, but it involves a toffee crisp,
Okay.
and one that involves a styrofoam horse. I'll let you pick.
I mean, they both sound interesting. And I do love a toffee crisp. But styrofoam horse is calling to me.
Okay. So, 3 teens sneak into the Seng Kang Temple and ride styrofoam horse, dumping it in a recycling bin after breaking it.
Oh, fucking hell.
On the morning of the 8th of March, a resident at block, basically someone's house, found the remains of a horse sculpture in a recycle bin and on the ground beside it. And this thing is absolutely fucking totaled. There are bits of it everywhere. It was later discovered that the destroyed sculpture belonged to the nearby Leongnam Temple.
Sure.
Big, massive Buddhist temple. Actually looks really nice, for temples as they go. Essentially, the manager of the temple assumed her colleague had stolen it, or had stowed it away when it was first noticed as missing, so no one really raised any kind of alarm.
Why would a Buddhist temple have a giant styrofoam sculpture of a horse?
Well, there is a
that-
reason
is
for
that-
that.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, now carry on. I just a random question. I thought, why the fuck would they have one of those in the first place?
Typically, I didn't save that part of it.
Just because they could, I imagine.
Well, I
If
think
you could, why wouldn't you?
from what I remember, hang on, let me see if I can find the article.
Let's have just gone in and be like, I know what I'm doing this evening. I'm going to steal that fucking horse. It's a great idea. And they just left it smashed up at the bottom of the hill.
Doesn't have the reason. Okay, so I think the reasoning they had it was for something about like the horses that were working there or something, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, here we are. 65-year-old temple volunteer XU told someone that the horse sculpture was meant to be the temple's mascot of the Year of the Horse. There you go, that's what it is.
Ah, that makes sense now.
Yeah.
Okay, these little bastards came along and ruined it.
Yep, and there's a picture of 3 teens. I mean, you wouldn't be able to see it too well, but they're on a styrofoam.
Oh yeah, just right it on top of it.
And there's the remains.
Oh wow, that is
Trash.
that is in bits. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What Disrespectful youths they are. My God.
Well, it wasn't
The
quite.
youth of today.
It wasn't quite the story I was thinking it was going to be, considering like styrofoam horse that would be quite funny. But no, someone actually damaging
Temple property.
yeah, a Buddhist temple.
Disrespectful is what it is.
Would you like to know
Bastards. They're almost so chill.
Yeah. Would you like to know the story that you could have had? That I will not give
Do you know what?
details.
Yes. Yes,
I'm not going to give you any details about it now.
Ah, come on now.
No. You chose, and that's what you get. This might not even be a true news story.
Ah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I urge you to look this up yourself.
But what if it's better than the styrofoam horse story?
Well, that exactly was going to be.
Space tell me now.
Space aliens turned my wife into a toffee crisp.
Oh, I should have chosen this one. Wow.
I don't know if this is a real news story.
Oh, what if it is? What if it actually happened and just no one believes this guy?
Well, long story.
Or if his wife is now a toffee crisp, Matt? These are the questions we need to be asking. What if it's true? The aliens came down and instead of, bringing world peace or wiping us off the planet, they went, no, this random bloke, I'm going to turn his wife into a fucking toffee crisp. And why toffee crisp? Why not a Lion Bar? Why not a Snickers? Why choose a toffee crisp? Those damn aliens will never understand them.
I mean, long story short on that one, it was a murder.
Oh, oh my God, okay. Yeah. He ate the toffee crisp, didn't he? He ate his wife.
No, he killed his wife.
By eating her because she'd been turned into a toffee crisp. Keep up, Matt.
Okay, so essentially the
aliens.
The news article reads that he took out a life insurance policy on his wife not too long ago.
On a toffee crisp.
And attempted to cash it in, basically.
I see.
Murdering his wife, who apparently hated toffee crisps. So of course.
Oh, okay. Oh, the irony. I see.
Aliens.
Must have been aliens. I see. That's what they want you to think. The aliens set him up. They abducted his wife, did things to her, and then turned her into a toffee crisp. Then sent her back down. He's like, this is my wife.
Can I get this image to load?
God, I want a toffee crisp now.
Do you know what? I do like a toffee crisp. They're quite nice.
They've got so much smaller.
Oh, it's shrinkflation.
Ridiculous.
There you go. I've just sent you one you might like. Like the sound of. Just.
Easter world record. I stuck 9 cream eggs up my bum.
But wait,
wow.
There's been a development in the story.
There's been a development. Were they his wives? Did he have 9 wives? And the alien... Oh God, that's not what I was expecting. World cream egg up bum champion, eaten by crocodile. What a turn of events. My lord, I was not expecting that. Jesus Christ. That is wild. What a wild news story.
I didn't know about that last one.
That is fucking insane. World cream egg up bum champion, which is already a wild sentence in itself. World cream egg up bum champion, eaten by crocodile. That's not two things I would have combined together, to be honest.
Read the top of that one. Read the top.
The subheading at the top of this fucking picture of the newspaper: sex toy hits International Space Station at 17,000 miles per hour. My God. When was this get an article?
About 3 years ago.
Three years ago, soon. Okay. Oh my lord, there's a lot happening that week in the news.
20.
Good old Sunday sport.
April 9th, 2023.
2023.
£1.90 for this.
Jesus.
Terror in orbit. Sex toys.
Yeah.
Space station.
Houston, we have a problem. As a fucking giant cock comes screaming through the windshield of the International Space Station. Fucking hell. Surely that would have damaged something. That would have broken something into bits. And what's it doing up there anyway? How did that... It's the aliens, Matt. We're bringing it full circle. It was the aliens that turned the woman into the toffee crisp. And this guy's 9 wives, so he could stick them up his ass. It's all the aliens, mate. It's the aliens. They've been influencing our chocolates. That's what they've been doing.
Multiple questions that have been unanswered at the moment.
Firstly, why is this guy sticking 9 cream eggs up his ass?
Why is it a championship?
Yeah, World Cream Egg Up Bum Champion. What a title to have. I'm actually a champion. Oh, really? What of? Sticking cream eggs up my ass? Oh, I see. Did he leave the foil on? Did the foil come off?
I want to try and find the news article. Hang on.
I have questions, man. Firstly, why? Why, sir?
Really got bum champion. Eaten by... What was he doing with the crocodile?
Yeah, how did you come into a situation where you've come face to face with a crocodile and then been eaten by it? Was he mid inserting the 10th?
Oh God!
And then a crocodile snuck up behind him?
Hold on, there's a picture.
Oh God, here comes another one. That's what he said when he was sticking the cream eggs up his ass. Oh God, Matt's gone red.
Can't breathe. Why is it not posting?
I wasn't expecting that first one. Definitely wasn't expecting the fucking second news article.
Still sending.
Oh no.
It's an X-ray.
It's an X-ray?
Of all the cream eggs up his ass.
Oh my lord.
I can't find the news story.
I'm assuming the X-ray was taken before he got eaten by a crocodile.
Well, yeah, obviously. It's
Stuck 9 cream eggs up his ass and then had to go to the hospital and get X-rayed. Seems to be the problem, sir. Nothing? You sure? Because there's 9 cream eggs in you.
There's a meme. There comes a time in every man's life when you must stop thinking and start doing.
I mean, it is nearly Easter. I reckon I could beat that.
I can't find the news article. I wanna. Apparently, it's not actually been verified that he's been eaten by a crocodile.
Oh, okay. I see. I see. That's a shame.
I've gone all fucking hot now. Jesus.
That was definitely the best. I'm glad you put that in there because that is great. My word. Fucking, I don't know what to say. How do you get yourself into that situation where you think, I know what I'll do? As a treat to myself on Easter, I'm going to stick 9 cream eggs just in me. I'm just going to stick them all up in there.
Judging by the X-ray, I will have to say the tin foil was on.
Oh no! Why?
Oh, I can't send you the picture for some reason. Why don't we send you the picture?
I don't know if I want to see the picture.
Well, it's just an X-ray of that the torso part of it, and there's just 9 dots around his colon.
God.
I mean, I like a cream egg, but
I mean, I do enjoy a cream egg, but I don't think I could eat 9 of them.
Did they melt?
I reckon I'll get 10 up there.
Do you think they melted? And I mean, even still, shitting out tin foil.
I mean, it's
fucking hurts.
That's where you went wrong. I reckon I'd have degloved them first, defoiled them, and then stuck them up there. Personally. Just saying. I mean, they're pretty solid, right? Compared to a normal egg, they are like fucking solid fucking things.
Yeah, you're not going to one man, one jar yourself on them.
No, exactly. Exactly what I was thinking.
Eggshell in your asshole.
Well, that and the fucking glass, Jesus. But yeah, no, yeah. Surely you would, if he was smart about this. Surely he would have taken the foil off and slipped them up there. Apparently. And then if they did melt, surely they'd just ooze on out.
Oh, one girl, one cup of it, 2 girls, 1 cup of it.
Yep, pretty much. Rather than passing the foil as well, because that would have been sharp. Anyway, thanks for listening.
Hold on, before we do end, I have a few people just shout because they have.
Oh yeah, do it.
Obviously, they've given us some feedback.
Oh yes.
Yes.
What the fuck is this?
To Adam from Lightly Used and his partner Karen. Adam seems to very much enjoy what we're doing here. He's looking forward to hearing what we do next.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Adam.
Yes, so am I.
I'm sorry for the last 15 minutes.
He thinks it's quite professional that we use the music that we have in the show from previous things. And he actually would like to join us at one point, I think. So there's that.
Oh, nice.
And of course, obviously, our editor Styles, the legend himself, who does the main show, the sound work for it. He says he enjoyed it, obviously, as you can see on Discord and whatnot. And yeah, it's seems to be a little bit of a hit. Now,
so far, they haven't listened to this one yet.
I have spoken to Adam and Karen because they have a segment on their show that I would love us to be able to do, but I'm not going to steal it from them because
yeah, obviously, yeah.
I would recommend go and listen to Lightly Used and specifically their Johnny Turnip stories. Johnny Turnip is written by a Welsh newspaper writer who during COVID started to make up stories because there was nothing happening. And it involves his character Johnny Turnip going on these weird and wonderful adventures, saving Camelot and
right.
hunting down
some real mental stuff.
Yeah, it's like a drunken story. It's pretty funny. They're fucking funny though. Adam though, he does an incredible voice for it the entire way through. Honestly, I'd have to recommend going and have a listen to that. But I would love us to be able to have a story section.
Nice. Is there an episode where he sticks 9 creepy eggs up his ass? Because if not, we can suggest it. Maybe they should write that, and then get eaten by a crocodile.
In a
wild turn of events.
Should I send him a message now saying Richard would like you to stick 9 creepy eggs up your bum?
God.
Keep this in.
Nice yeah, I know I will.
And of course, Flower, our good old sir, who is enjoying this as well, apparently.
Hi, Flower.
Yes. So yeah, that's all I have to say in terms of thank yous at the moment.
Yeah, well, yeah. Let's thank everyone for listening to this fucking mess. I do appreciate it. We both appreciate it. It's great. And obviously listening to the main shows and stuff like that. Fantastic. We love your support. Very much appreciated.
Get on that Patreon as well.
Thank you all. Yes, Patreon, please join. There is a Painted Wasteland campaign on there at the moment, run by Matt, starring myself, Styles, and Jay. Is on there as well, and that's been fucking mental. Jesus Christ, that has been
We're recording that this
insane.
Saturday.
We are. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've got to work out what the fuck you guys are going to do for the next 7 sessions.
Oh, yeah. You just make anything up, mate. We're not going to know what's coming anyway.
Probably will.
Absolute madness that's been. It's been good fun to record though. I've enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah, it'd be a bit fun.
So yeah, if you can, please support us on there. That'd be fantastic. Obviously, find us on the usual socials. You can find us on Instagram, BlueSky, and X at A Pint of Cthulhu. If you're not already, please join the Discord at discord.gg/apintofcthulhu. And we also have merch on Redbubble. That's redbubble.com/people/apintofcthulhu. Feel free to head on there and give us your money, basically. That'd be great.
We could go play D&D in a castle.
Yeah, exactly. We only need $3,500 each.
Yeah.
And there's lots of us.
Yeah, we need a couple of thousand people.
Yeah.
Maybe
We're working it. We're working it.
It's coming.
Anyway, thank you very much for listening. Yeah, it's coming. It's on its way. Thank you all. We love you. And we shall see you in the next one. Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye.